Okay, good morning everybody. This is ZvZ here yet again with another cast from Reddit.com rcast. It's going to be between Deldrin, the red Zerg in the bottom left, versus SticklerMac, who's going to be our blue Zerg in the top right. Let's do the GSL intro for him, and then let's go back and do another GSL intro. Whoo! I'm slightly off the address. I'm sorry. But this is like a beautiful clan logo. Look at this. Anyway, so he's going to be from Clan VrtX, it seems. SticklerMac is going to be opening up the gas pool. Same with Deldrin here. SticklerMac is a little bit earlier. I'm not exactly sure the build orders here, but anyway, you might have noticed that I'm not actually doing my regular streaming videos this morning. I'm having some issues with my internet connection, so I'm not exactly sure what's up, but hopefully I'll still be able to upload these videos, at least. And anyway, Everlock Crest, 4-player map, don't know where they spawn, so Deldrin is going to be going for that drone scout. SticklerMac, I'm not sure if you saw that with the Overlord, but Deldrin is going to be noticing at least that there's no Overlord coming from this direction, and now spots the creep, sees the spawning pool, should see the little wiggle so he knows what's coming up. SticklerMac did pull one guy off of gas though, and it looks like he did go for that super early speedling build that's really popular recently. Does a lot of damage early game, and it really punishes people for going early expand. Unfortunately for him, Deldrin went for a slightly later pooling gas, which means he should have the better economy, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, he has 18 workers to the 13 of SticklerMac. So he's going to be sending out a couple of Zerglings just to scout out his opponent, because he knows, or he doesn't know where he spawns quite yet. Sending in the first Zergling, sees what's up. It's going to get picked off with a couple of Deldrin Zerglings. And here come the reinforcements. 4 versus 4, it's even, but with the queen here, he should be okay for now. Deldrin should be making more Zerglings. Has 2 on the production tab. Does have 6 out, it looks like. But this is the real problem here. SticklerMac should have speed right about now, and he's going to be morphing 4 Banelings. Here comes the Zerglings with speed now. Deldrin looks like he has enough to fend off these Zerglings at least. Picks off one at the top of the ramp. A couple of Banelings are going to be coming in here. Deldrin morphing in a couple of Banelings of his own. SticklerMac looks like he's just going to be going straight for the mineral line though. And Deldrin needs to be careful. Oh Jesus Christ! Oh, that was actually pretty well done. He's still lost a few. In terms of units, it's now 13 to 14 workers. And lost one Baneling to a single Zergling. Never a good position. And nice Baneling hit does happen on those cocoons. So Deldrin looks like he should be okay for now. And I think SticklerMac has been doing nothing but producing Zerglings this entire time. So I think he needs to be careful, because Deldrin still is up one drone. Oh, and he's producing another drone. These little economic gains are super important in ZvZ, I feel. SticklerMac is trying to go for his natural expansion. Deldrin knows that he doesn't have it yet because of this drone scout. A couple of Zerglings going to be running up into the main base, just seeing what's up for him. Trying to morph a couple of Banelings, that's interesting. And doesn't quite get it. Tries to morph a Baneling right here. This isn't going to do. Oh, Baneling connection happened over here. I don't exactly know what happened there, but in terms of units lost, Deldrin's a little bit behind. But in terms of just army supply and stuff, let's see here. They're around even. Deldrin going to be picking off a couple of Zerglings at the front here. Sounds like a couple of Banelings are going to be morphing as well, and Zerglings trying to be chasing him, but he needs to be careful. Baneling's getting really close to his Zerglings right there. Both of these players are trying to expand, and let's see, Deldrin, I love this, placing a Zergling or a Baneling at the top of the ramp just to pick up Zerglings if he runs in first without a scouting Zergling. And this single Baneling he could probably pick up with a couple of Zerglings, but he was microing one of his own Banelings. Doesn't look like he got any connections. Here's the Zergling I was talking about. And the Baneling does go down. Beautiful pickoff. Couple of more banelings are going to be morphing here. And another engagement happens. One more baneling goes down. Couple of banelings for Deldrin. Looks like it is going to be going in. Couple of Zerglings going to be picking up the cocoons. Oh my god, he's getting so. Oh. Huge connection right there. Roach Warren for Deldrin is just about to finish up. And let's see. SticklerMac still has quite a few units out here. There's 15 Zerglings and 3 banelings to the no Zerglings. And just banelings for Deldrin. So he needs to be careful here. Looks like a few banelings are just going to be behind the mineral line, sending a few Zerglings and getting picked off though. And now these banelings are pretty uncontested, man. Looks like he's going to be going straight for the mineral line. Oh, getting a couple of Zergling kills, and kills off a single drone, weakens a lot of them. If he has a few Zerglings to run by into the main base, that would probably do a lot of damage. Instead, just going to be morphing a few banelings for the possible baneling or Zerglings that are going to be coming out for Deldrin, which do happen. Banelings are just now about to morph. Queen going to be coming down to poke, and Deldrin again doing a very nice job using these Zerglings to pick up the banelings. And SticklerMac going to be losing another baneling, but Deldrin's Queen's now completely out of position, going to be picked off. A couple more banelings in the production tab, and Zergling's trying to pick off the cocoons before they hatch, and it looks like he's going to be able to get them, but SticklerMac's Zerglings are just going to be doing so much damage to them in the meantime. And a few more banelings are going to be popping up here. And that's a lot of Zerglings. He needs to get these banelings to connect here, and SticklerMac is slowly pulling ahead here. Zergling going to be picking off a baneling. Deldrin doing a pretty good job, except for that. That was... ouch. And here is a random drone. Come here. Okay. Join the party. Build a spine crawler. Yeah. And Zerglings are going to be doing a lot of damage to the natural expansion. Doesn't look like he'll be able to save this at this point. Oh, but a couple of banelings are going to be coming down here. Needs to be careful. SticklerMac, pick them off with your Zerglings. Send a couple Zerglings up, but instead just decides to go into the main base. And now these banelings are... oh! These banelings did so much damage, oh my god. SticklerMac losing a lot of his own Zerglings here. And now this Spinecrawler, oh man, MVP Spinecrawler going to be getting the hatchery, it looks like, oh my god. Down goes the hatchery. Single baneling going to be coming in, and it looks like all the drones were able to heal completely back up just because of regeneration rate. And, oh, here comes the single baneling. Spinecrawler is going to be moving up into the main base. Baneling didn't get too many Zergling kills, looks like only 2. But now it can't, the Spinecrawler can't land. Oh, you poor little thing. You were so important. No, and down it goes. Few Zerglings going to be running up into the main, but this isn't nearly enough to really contest things. Going to be engaging at the ramp here, so Deldrin's Zerglings can get full DPS health. SticklerMac going to be morphing in a couple more banelings here. And one goes down. It looks like he's probably just going to be running up into the main base again. Here, Deldrin doesn't have too many Zerglings, so... that could have been really bad. And this really can only just tickle the drones. Tickle, tickle. Does some damage. More Zerglings are going to be reinforcing at the bottom of the ramp. More banelings are going to be morphing in just non-stop Zergling baneling aggression here. And in terms of units, SticklerMac is still behind a drone. And... let's see here. For now, looks like Deldrin is going to be okay. These drones are still starting to heal up. One Baneling doesn't one-shot drones. Oh, get back to work, drone. And it looks like SticklerMac does now have enough Zerglings to defend himself at least. Drone, go to work. Drone, what are you doing? Well, he's gonna be pretending he's a Baneling, that's fine. Few banelings for Deldrin going to be morphing back here, trying to do some damage. Since I believe he knows that the expansion is up. Yeah, he does know the expansion is up for SticklerMac here. And the baneling's going to be trying to connect with SticklerMac's army. SticklerMac does have a few banelings of his own. If he can hit these banelings, that would be huge. Gets a few good connections off, and it looks like this is going to be... Oh. Nice defense. Was able to get everything off. And now Deldrin is producing a couple of drones here. And getting a couple of roaches, maybe a single roach. Trying to get up his natural expansion again, but SticklerMac has pulled ahead quite a bit. Going to be just producing a lot of Zerglings here, and I really like this. Even if Deldrin gets up the roaches, the only thing that he can't really protect everything that he wants to, just because roaches are really slow without roach speed at this point in the game. And then you can just run into and kill the natural expansion, and then if the roaches are down here, you can run back to the main. Natural expansion gets cancelled. SticklerMac going to be running up with a bunch of Zerglings, going to be attacking all these roaches. Need to be careful with banelings though. Need to be careful with banelings. Picking off one with Zergling. Pick off, and no, careful. And let's see, picks off the other baneling. And it looks like SticklerMac just has an overwhelming force at this point. He should be able to kill everything else off here. Zergling's going to be surrounded by the drones, but it doesn't look like anything else he can do. And Deldrin does leave the game. So that's going to be that. Hope you guys enjoyed this cast. And I will be doing a cast probably of one of my own games. And then I will see you guys later.